Hey, everybody. I don't know if anybody's here yet. I have to see if the live chats are turned on. Okay. So it's going to show me who the participants are. I hope you will jump on soon. And I have my image that I'm just waiting for people to join in and get some instructions. And my hair looks like a chia pet today. It's like all over the place. I think I need a trim. And so I don't know who's going to participate, who isn't. I just want you to be able to understand how this is going to work. And so jump on. Oh my God, I look like a chia pet. My first time going live, so it's kind of exciting. Maybe I should have taken a shower or something. I don't know. I have my coffee here. I'm ready. Hi, Serena. Hi. I just picked up your message. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're having a good Sunday. This is the first time I'm going live, so it's very exciting. And I have my kind of chia pet hair kind of going a little wild. Yeah. Gosh, I'm a mess. Maybe I should have cleaned up a little bit before doing this. Anyway, Serena, do you have any questions about how this is going to work? I will not be reading comments after 1 o'clock, but I can read comments and answer questions before we get started. I'm actually going to give an explanation. Oh, good question. Where to post the image? What I'd like you to do is just hold on to the image until we're done, and then we'll talk about that. I think what I may have you do is send them to me by Facebook Messenger so that then I can share them. But just hold on. I want you to be thinking about, and I'll go over this because I'm looking at a geographical place that has specific shapes, colors, and some shapes may come up for you, some colors may come up for you. You may get other kinds of words. So write down whatever comes up for you, all right? So don't just hang on to it until we're done. And then looking forward to more people joining. About 28 said they were interested. So we'll see how many people are actually not hungover from last night and actually show up for this today. But I'm looking forward to doing this. This is going to be, as I said at first, I've never done a remote viewing exercise online. How's your day going so far, Serena? Hi, Sparrow. I'm so glad you're with us. So I will be explaining the whole thing again. Serena's with us. I will also be explaining again. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Lisa. Wow, this is very cool. I'm going to be acknowledging people as you jump on. Glad to hear that you're having a good day, Serena. I will be reading the comments later because while I'm focusing on the image at 1 o'clock, I'm actually not going to be doing anything but focusing on the image, and I have it right here. This is going to be excited to see you too, Lisa. Oh, hi, Pam. Hi, good to see you. Glad everybody's joining in. I'm going to explain the process in a few minutes. And let me turn the ringer off on my phone. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see, very relaxed today, trying to get into a Zen mind. I agree with that, Ashley. I think we really all have to be free of distractions. It's going to be real important to be free of distractions, noises, people, anything, as best we can. We can't turn off life, but as best we can, because what I would like you to do is get a pen and paper, and make sure you have that at hand so that you can, as images start to come to you, scribble. Don't worry about you're not creating a masterpiece. This is just about, if a shape comes up, you draw the shape. If you get a color, write down what color you're getting. If you're getting, any other things, words that might mean something, that you think might mean something or have something to do with this location, you can write that down, and then we're going to go over it. But right now, I'd just like everybody to breathe. Just breathe. Breathe, relax. We don't want to get kind of all tangled up in our anxiety about how this is going to work or whether it's going to work. I don't know whether I'm a good transmitter or not. I know I'm pretty good at receiving, but transmitting. So we'll certainly give this a shot and see how this goes. I'm so glad to have you all here. Serena, it's Sparrow, it's Ashley, Lisa, Pam. Very good. So there were about, I would say in the next 5 minutes, I would expect another 10 people to pop on. And then I'm going to go over the instructions again. But I thought about, I actually thought about doing something simple, really, really, really simple, with just starting with shapes and just starting with, oh, Vicky, where are you? Is your name? I don't see your name. Lisa, I don't see her on here. Does she have an alias? I wonder where she is. Okay, because I don't see her listed as a participant. Is she on the live stream on Facebook? I'm sorry, YouTube. Is she on the YouTube live stream? I was worried about the technology because I haven't done this before. So this is also going to give me the possibility. She's on YouTube. Okay, well, I don't see her as a participant here, so I don't know. I don't know where she is on YouTube, but hopefully she'll be showing up. Anyway, if this experiment goes well, whether it does or it doesn't, this is an encouragement for me to do actual live streams. And let me look. I don't know if I can do that yet. I don't see her. It's not showing up. If she isn't signed in, she won't show up as an active participant. Okay, so there might be a lot more on here that I just don't know are on here. But thank you for clarifying that, Ashley. I wasn't quite sure how the technology worked, actually, whether you needed to be a subscriber, whether you needed to sign in. I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to work, but I'm glad you're all here. Pam, I'm so happy you joined us. Thank you so much. Sparrow, you're so intuitive. It'll be very interesting to see what you get. And all of you have been like, Pam, you've been bang, bang, bang on those photos. And okay, hi, Diane and Beverly. Diane and Beverly are together. That's very cool. Are you going to help each other with this experiment? That's very cool. I'm so glad you're together. That's very nice. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like everybody to have a pen and paper. Diane and Beverly, maybe do it separately from each other. I think that might be good. Don't try to tag team on this. You're on separate devices. Okay, got it. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen to write things down. You like my chia pet hair? Isn't this cool? It's like it's getting out of control. I'm ready for another buzz cut. So I said I should have cleaned myself up or something before doing a live stream. But anyway, here we are. So if this goes smoothly, and it feels like it's going very smoothly, then what I'm going to be doing is doing question and answers during a live stream where I'll be answering questions that you all post up. Now, if it's true that you have to be signed in or you have to be a subscriber in order for me to see your name here in the live chat, then otherwise I don't know you're here and I won't be able to read. I don't know that I'd be able to read your comments. So, but I'll be getting ready to start in about 10 minutes. I'm so glad you all came early. And what is everybody doing today? So far, Serena said she's having a really chill day. Is everybody doing well? Everybody having a nice, peaceful morning? Now that we're getting into the afternoon, feeling calm? Everybody ready to do this? Everybody ready? So I will be doing live question and answers. Then I will also possibly be doing, and I'll be doing it on topics. So it'll be a specific topic. And then I'll see how it goes. I'll see whether I'm getting, like, what kind of comments I'm getting and so forth. But I may do live readings. I don't, it's a little challenging. I don't know how psychics do it, honestly, because if you have a bunch of people all at the same time kind of sending you their stuff and thinking about, relatives, and I want a reading, I can't, it creates like a little bit of a mess for me. I've experienced that doing groups. Luckily, I've been able to kind of maintain it, but I'm not quite sure when I'm not in a room with everybody, how I would keep everybody kind of like mellow so that I could do the readings that came up in the room. But does anybody, while we're here and you want to, anybody have a suggestion for something that you would like me to do live that is legal? Any ideas? Well, I'm happy to have you all. Who has coffee? Anybody else have coffee? You like my mug? I kissed the dog and I liked it. Yeah, it's true. But that's my sauce for the morning. Yeah. Yes, Ashley. I think we need our coffee. We need our juice. So we're getting very close to the time. Yes, Sparrow. I mean, coffee, tea, juice, whatever it is. We're getting close to the time where I'm just going to do the official, like, these are the instructions. This is what we're doing. I want to be really, really clear that I am not going to be reading the comments during this experiment. I will be stopping at 1:20. Okay, so from 1 to 1:20, I am going to be looking at this image from 1 to 1:20. And I don't want you to post your impressions on the comments because you might influence someone else's response. We're going to do that after. All right. So don't post you can say hi to people if you want to and so forth, but I'm not going to be reading them. And I think it would be really, really good. Vicky, if you're here, can you, Lisa, is there a way your mom can say something on, could she show up as a participant, or no, that's not possible? I'm just wondering how many other people might already be here and I don't know it. If you're here online And if you're here online and you're not showing up as a participant, you have a couple of minutes where you can actually send me a Facebook message on Messenger and say, I'm actually in the room, but you can't see me, or you can't see my name, or whatever, or I don't see my name, or whatever. So I'm going to be, hold on for just a second. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yes. I'm going to actually have my friend looking at the comments. Can she text me? She can text me and let me know if she sees me. Yeah, absolutely. That would be great, Lisa. I'd appreciate that. If she has my number, for sure. And I will watch for that. But I'm watching for any kind of messages that I might get from people saying, hey, I'm in the room, but I'm not seeing my name listed in the participants column, or what have you. So I'm going to actually have a friend looking at the live chat comments, but we're not going to. It says there are 9 people in the room right now. That's very cool. 10 people are in the room. I'm able to finally. I see this little thing up there. I didn't even notice that was there. All right, so there are 10 people in the room, and initially something like 28 people have indicated that they want to do this, and I've had quite a few of them say that they're not able to. I'm taking my shoes off so I can have my feet on the floor while I'm doing this. And I would recommend that you do that too, that you get into a comfortable position. You're not in an awkward position anywhere, that you're someplace where you have a surface that you can write down. When I'm doing my meditation and I'm looking at this image of this geographical place, that you are able to very comfortably write or draw shapes or write words, anything that might come up for you during the meditation time. If something happens where you need to, hi, welcome. I don't see you showing up, by the way. As you're joining, you're not showing up on the participants list for one reason or another, probably either because you're not a subscriber or you're not signed in, or I don't know how that technology works exactly. So, but Lisa, I haven't gotten a text from your mom yet. I don't see one yet. Anyway, so I'd like you to be in a comfortable place with something to write on and something to write with. Hi, Wayne. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. This is very cool. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning for you. I think we have someone from California, and I'm expecting my friend from Switzerland to jump into. He might already be online, but I don't see him. Wayne gets hard. I don't see his name, but so we've got people in California, people from the middle of the country, people from North Carolina joining. This is really a lot of fun. So the way this is going to work is you need something to write on, like a piece of printing, computer paper or a notebook or a pen. And I want you to be in a comfortable position, and I want you to not be distracted, please, by noise or any other kinds of activity. If you can control it. As I said before, life happens. There's stuff that goes on you can't do anything about. In 5 minutes, I'm going to start concentrating on a geographical location that I actually have an image of right here in front of me. Okay? There are some very distinct shapes, colors, and words that could come up for you. You Facebook message me. Let me see, Lisa. I'm looking at Lisa's. Lisa says she's Facebook messaged me. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't see it. Let's not worry about it. We now have 12 people, and I am going to be starting in just a couple of minutes. Please have something to write with and a piece of paper. It does not matter if you scribble. I'm not expecting you to be, drawing the perfect image. I've had some really wonderful experiments with people in person where will give you, I'll tell you exactly what happened. It was wonderful. I was actually holding a salt shaker, and I asked her to, try to pick up what she could. And what she wound up drawing was very funny because it looked like crystal snowflakes. She wound up drawing on her paper, and she said, "I'm so confused. I don't understand why I drew this." And I showed her the salt shaker. So, it's hard to know what kind of shapes you're going to pick up, what colors you're going to see, because there are some very definite colors in this. And if you pick up words or you pick up emotions or anything, be prepared to write those things down. So just a couple minutes from launch time, and then we're going to go right into the meditation. I'm going to be meditating. You can do what you need. If you want to close your eyes, if you want to sit, here's what I recommend, because I'm going to be doing this for 20 minutes. Go with the first things that come up for you. Don't overanalyze them. Don't try to make sense of the pictures or the pieces or the shapes that are in your head. Just write them down, draw them. Do not try to interpret them for yourself. Don't say, "Oh, this looks like," or "Oh, this looks like." Just do shapes, write colors, or anything like that. Okay, so everybody clear on how this is going to work? Because we're about 2 minutes to go. And just wanting to see if anybody else jumps on. I think we may be at 12, and that's a great group size, actually. Is everybody having a good? Wayne, are you wide awake? Are you wide awake out there, California? Huh? It's 10 a.m. out there. I know. I'm still having my my morning coffee. And I'm sure some of you have indicated that you're having your coffee or your tea or whatever your beverage of choice is for Sunday morning. No alcohol, please. Not yet. You can do that. I know it's, here it's already time. It's brunch time, and people might be wanting to drink mimosas, but it's a little early for that. So why don't we go on and get started? Friend. You need a chair? You don't need to write anything. You won't need to write anything down. Oh, you can, but if you can pull that chair around here, and we're going to get a chair, and he's going to sit down, and he's going to be looking at the live messages, but I'm not going to be reading them. But I want him to be able to see the live messages in case somebody writes, "Your video feed is gone." In case there's some kind of an error or problem, I want him to be able to see that, there's a message that someone has had a problem and we've lost our video or whatever. So he'll be able to tell me that. This is the message area here. Can you see it? You're not. Can you lean over and see it?
No.
Can't see it?
It's too small.
It's hard to see. It's really hard. It's very small. I want you to know the type on this is so teeny tiny. And now that he's here, Wayne Myers is on. Hi, Wayne, again. Anyway, now because my friend is here and also the dog is now wanting to be in my lap, we are getting started. So take a deep breath. What I'd like you to do, I'm not going to be reading the comments. I'm not going to be, and the way this goes is that they scroll up. So people will be added to the bottom. Okay. Right now I have 12 people in the room. Mm-hmm. And that could increase. This is Sparrow. Could we already be picking up an image? Yes, you could, because I've been thinking about this thing. My pup wants to come up too, so he's going to be participating in the experiment. And Sparrow, just write down what it is, shapes, etc. I'm going to start now focusing on this. I want you to write down the first things that come to your mind. And I answered her question. I said if she wants to write anything, she can. But as of now, right now, I'm going to start looking at this image, and I want you to relax and see. That was not smart. Just, you just I'm sorry. This is life. You know, I said you can't control life. My dog just took a big lick out of my coffee cup, but oh well. So I think we're good for now. Um, I was just signaling that you were slipping on to.
So, to whatever the name in the comment.
Yeah, if somebody writes something down like we've lost your video or we can't hear you or something like that, I want you to get my attention to a comment. But other than that, you know, you can write, if somebody writes something interesting about this,
The name?
you can write the name and the interesting thing that they wrote. But I'm really hoping that you wait and you'll hold off, you know, on this, right? I'm going to start looking at this object right now. We're going to do it until 1:20, and then we'll see how you do, okay? Everybody relax, take a deep breath. Here we go. I'm taking a 1-minute break because something has come up on my computer that I need to, a window that I need to close. Okay. Okay. Going back to this, I'll do 15 minutes because this is a long time. We have 12 of you on the line. Going back for another 5 minutes. Three more minutes. Don't overprocess what you might be getting. Just jot down first impressions. As I said, they could be something that seems nonsensical, something that doesn't make sense to you. That's okay. Two minutes to go. I am now thinking about and focusing on sounds that might be connected to this geographical location. So if you are hearing specific sounds and you don't understand what you're hearing, just take the opportunity to write those sounds down. One minute. I'm hearing very specific sounds associated with this place. You might not pick up sounds. You may pick up color. You may pick up shapes. I'll bet most of you are already done with the exercise. You've already written down what you're going to write down. Don't mess with it. Trust it. Trust what you've written. Okay. So, I just want to slide up here and see if anybody else has. Yes. Okay. So, my eyeballs are falling out of my head. Here's what I'd like to do. Ashley, what was that? You wrote, wow. What was the wow for you? What was the wow? Tell me what the wow was. You felt very calm and a lot came through. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Now, here's what I'd like you to do. If you got specific words, okay, share the words in the comments. If you're not listed in the participants, because I don't think I have 12 people here, but it shows that there are 12 people viewing. You can send me a Facebook message, using Messenger, with the words that you came up with if you're not able to enter them here. So please enter words that you picked up here. Shapes, I'm going to have you do a different way. Okay, so I'm very interested to know if any words, colors, sounds, any of that came up for you. You can certainly post it in the comments section. Okay. I didn't realize that 20 minutes could be a really long time when you're staring at something. Let's see. Wayne, I'm just curious to know what, if anything, there's now a new person on and we've just stopped the exercise. So I don't know who the person is because I can't see a name. But welcome. We decided after 15 minutes that it was a pretty long time to be doing this. So we ended at 15 after. But now there's another person that just joined. Of course. Well, welcome. Sorry, I've just meditated on this. I tell you what, I will turn my attention to it again for a couple of seconds so that a few of you can write down words just for 30 seconds, okay? Okay. Oh, Ashley. Wow. That's very, very specific. That's a lot of specific information there. Anybody else want to post? I'm not going to confirm anything yet. I'm not confirming. Energy and love came to you. Okay. Triangles, pyramid, bells. And I'm glad I have someone sitting here with me who is, who can, let's see, Beverly, window, view, cutout window, large green plants in plant bed, book turning pages, making adjustments. Oh, that's hysterically funny. Wait, we have to tell you this. This is really, really fun. Beverly, you're going to really appreciate. Would you please show just my friend is sitting here is reading a book, turning pages and looking at it. That's really funny. Okay. Rocks, boulders, red, something that looked like a captain's wheel felt shifted. Not going to confirm anything yet, but the book reading and turning pages was what my helper was doing at the time we were doing the medication. So Beverly, that's what you were picking up. Book turning pages. Anybody else have any comments they want to make? If you picked up on sounds or smells or and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to, can you take a picture of the scribble that you made? Take a picture of your scribble with your phone, and can you send it to me on Facebook Messenger? Because there's no other way to receive it. But if you send it by Facebook Messenger, I'll be able to see it. I think, Beverly, it's so funny about the book, someone turning a book with pages. He was so intently looking at this, reading my copy of the Constitution that I happen to have at my desk. Sparrow, I felt orange, red, purple. I could hear water. I felt trees, like a park setting with art pieces building in the background. Birds, air, waves, clean air, swirls. Ashley, you got a lot of different things. You really, really did. By all means, yeah, you can. Thank you. I'm thanking my assistant for his help. And yeah, thank you. Isn't that interesting? That we both laughed when we read about the book turning pages. Serena, I got an overwhelming feeling of sadness. I saw a bright orange orb, almost like the sun. Anna, you heard crying. That's interesting. We'll talk about. I will talk about that. What else what words came up? Wayne got rain, forest, nature. A lot of you were getting nature sounds, feelings of trees and, fresh air and whatnot. Serena got the overwhelming feeling of sadness, bright orange. Anybody else get any words or sounds? Sparrow, you also said that you felt orange, and I do want to hear. I do want to tell you about all of that. And a park setting with art pieces building in the background. I don't know, rainforest, nature, swirls. Let me look for swirls. Swirls. Okay. Ashley has sent 3 photos. So let's have a look and see what Ashley has sent photos of. Spiral, the triangle. Ashley, I think you are going to be pretty surprised. I think 120 comments. Okay, and let's look at your next page. Fisherman boat. Any other words people want to share that they got? Yes. Okay. How many pages did you send, Ashley? 3? sounds, birds. Okay. Did anyone feel with sadness? I saw bright orange. Orb, I heard crying. Yeah, I saw your 3 pages. Did anybody get a sense of a specific location globally? The smell of rose, Lisa. Okay. Okay. Lisa was feeling Egypt. What was it, Lisa, that made you feel Egypt? What was making you feel Egypt? Is there any particular thing that you saw or that you heard? Ashley, is that Atlantic, like the Atlantic Ocean? Lisa, bells. The bells made you think of Egypt, Lisa? You said the smell of roses and bells, and I don't know how that relates to Egypt. Finger bells. Serena said desert. Okay, sadness, bright orange. Okay. Anybody else have any images that they want to Facebook Messenger me? How about you, Wayne? What did you pick up? Wayne? What did you pick up, Wayne? Actually, don't think too much. Okay, Lisa sent me a Facebook Messenger. What happens is we start to orange, sadness, orb, crying, heaviness, desert, Africa, energy, love, energy, sun. It's interesting that so many picked up on the on a particular thing. That's very, yes, I got it. Thank you, Lisa. So Wayne, what did you pick? Wayne, you got rain, forest, nature. Did anybody else get any sounds? Anybody hear any sounds? Anybody smell anything? Someone said roses. I'm good because I'm getting ready to do the reveal. So if you have something you want to share with me, Sparrow, did you draw anything at all that you want to send me a picture of? Because I'm getting ready to reveal where the place is, and if you want to send me a Facebook Messenger picture, now is the time to do it. My dog is really curious about. Hello, Ollie. Hello. He's really curious about what's going on here because he doesn't understand me talking to the computer screen, and he thinks I should be talking to him. Right, baby? Right? I'm supposed to be talking to you, right? Look, with his tongue hanging out. That's how you stuck your tongue in my coffee. He stuck his tongue in my coffee and made a mess. Well, the cup says I kissed a dog and liked it. So let's see. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Send me a photo on Facebook Messenger. I am about to reveal the location for you. I want you to look at the individual comments that you made. Don't try to connect everything together because I will point things out in this image. Beverly, it's still so hysterically funny that you were getting turning of the pages of a book. So excited for the reveal. A picture of my mom. Where's the picture of my mom? Oh, but did my mom pick up? Did she come in your mind for some reason? Hi, Mimi. Sparrow, what did you want to send me a picture? Can you take a picture and send me on Facebook Messenger? So before I do the reveal, and I would be, I'm very excited to do the reveal because some of you really got a sense of this place, and I think maybe some of you may have started to get a little too specific using your own references. Somebody's already left the group, but a couple of people have left. But here's the image. I'm getting ready to show it to you. This is all right, baby, I'm going to have to put him down. All right, let me put him down. Come on. Get down, baby. This is the image. So I noticed, Ashley, was it you that had crosses? There is the swirls. These are the tops of these steeples are swirls. There are 3 crosses on the top. There's lots of greenery and nature and open sky. Lots of planting. Lots of plants, lots of greenery. Bells, you hear bells all the time emanating from this place. And they use bells when they do the mass. There are bells up in the at the top of the steeple. The animal that the bottom of the peaks on page 1, the animal that bottom on the peaks of page 1. You're all right. You're sending what you got, Melissa. Good. So sorry, you're getting a lot of reflection there. Let me tip it. There we go. So this is the place, and I want to explain too the sadness and the orange that you were picking up in the crying. This place was bombed during World War II, and it was quite a tragedy. And yes, there was a lot of orange, and the sky was orange, and I've seen pictures of what it looked like right after the bombing. Miraculously, the structure was not hurt. If the bombs landed all around, and there was one shell that came through the ceiling and lodged in a wall and never exploded, and there's actually a plaque. This is Sacré-Cœur. It's the church in Montmartre in Paris, France. And so there's definitely sadness. This is very well known for its gardens and its beautiful vegetation, and the rose garden that's there. There's a beautiful rose garden there. So if you smelled roses, I think, I have a lot of questions about the Africa, because there is something about the stark whiteness of this building that is very much like what I saw in Morocco. I see some of you have left already. Okay. But you did, I think I want to look back at some of the comments. The thing about the not a wealthy nation, here's what I want to say about that. Not a wealthy nation. In the Depression, this location was actually where painters and singers and other people, including Edith Piaf, would come, and they would perform and paint and try to sell their wares and make a little extra money by make a little extra money to get through the war. So energy and love, definitely. Triangles, we were definitely, I was telling my friend, the triangle shape could come up for people. Spirals, because of the spirals on top of these shapes. Crosses, if some of you drew a cross or a triangle. The green, there's a lot of green here. These are stairs, a huge staircase going up to the location. I'm looking down now. Lots of birds, lots of air, lots of trees. Let's see. Serena, when you said the sun and the the bright orange orb. I mean, you're definitely picking up on the history of this building, and with the crying. I mean, I know that this was a place of refuge during World War II, and that people went here. I'm looking to see if anybody added any other comments. Yes, Wayne. It is Wayne, isn't it? Amazing what people saw. All right, now I want to put this down so that I can look at what Sparrow sent me. Three peaks with cross at the base. Yes, you did. Oh my God, you did. You got 3 peaks with the cross. I mean, there's a lot. I'm going to be looking more at what you sent me. And when you said a building in the background, someone said a building with a background. Beverly sent a, let me see what Beverly sent here. Beverly, it's blurry. I can't read it. It's completely blurry. You wrote Sacré-Cœur, France, but I'm just not sure whether you wrote that when you wrote that. That would have been pretty amazing. Sparrow, let's see what you drew here. Oh, that's really interesting. You wrote that you got the trees, you've got the buildings, you even have the walkways that go behind. This is interesting because what you picked up on was an aerial view. It was like looking down on the structure. In fact, a couple of you have done little things that have made me look like this definitely is an aerial view, Sparrow, of, and the what I want to point out to you is the 3 buildings that you have here. 1, 2, 3 is the 1, 2, 3 here. So I'm really pleased. I'm very happy. Let's see. Sacré-Cœur, France, saw a globe. Now, Beverly, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You saw a globe. What could you tell me what you mean? I mean, I saw you wrote Sacré-Cœur, but is that something when did you write that? I don't know when you wrote that. Let me go back to my Facebook. Thank you all for being patient with us, because that's 134. Yeah, it was after I revealed it. Okay. And but Ashley, you got so many things. Beverly, Sparrow, Serena. I mean, you all. I'm really. It is Wayne. Isn't it amazing to look at these things and what people haven't. Serena, you were in tears. You couldn't explain it. You were being very. The only thing I saw at the end of your viewing was the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The end of that's, well, because I was focusing on Paris and I was thinking about that. Saw a globe during silent time, but didn't write down. And when you held it up, oh, the globe. Where is the globe shape? You mean like this? Is that what you're referring to, Beverly? I think that's what you mean by globe. And actually, Wayne, the funny thing is I was torn between this and the Eiffel Tower, and I honestly thought that would be too easy. So, but I hope you all are reading each other's comments and seeing that this experiment was pretty interesting. I'll tell you, Beverly, we laughed so when you picked up on the turning the pages of a book, and that's what he was sitting here doing and looking at his phone screen and I've got to go back to that comment that you made. Let me look at it. Turning pages, another computer screen. Turning pages. Window view out, lamp, green plants, and plant bed. Book turning pages, another computer. That's what he was doing. So he created a distraction, Beverly, and you were picking up on what was going on in the room with me. And I'm so sorry about that, because that's not fair. That it just isn't fair. But I am still very, very impressed with what everybody was able to do. Anybody have any final comments? Let's just see. Saw globe, picture, knew right away. Picture a globe of countries. Like a globe meaning the world. But you're saying, Beverly, when you saw Sacre-Cœur, you knew immediately what it was. That's kind of what your brain was putting together. Keep sending me, guys, whatever you drew. I would love to see it. Please send it to me. Yes, Ashley, absolutely. The 3 peaks with the cross. You got that. Absolutely right. I saw that cross on your drawing, and I said, wow, she picked up on the cross and the spiral because of the way the tops of the buildings are. So a spiral was absolutely spot on. You were picking up also, I want to show you something else. You see this pattern? Oh man, I can't. Well, it's a pattern. You can't really see it. It's lines, like line, 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 line. Ashley, was that you? No, that's, hang on. Sorry. That's Ashley. Look at all of the lines. There are lines, 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 lots and lots of lines, parallel lines here. And so you picked up on that too. I was staring at that for quite a while. So you did pick up on that. And also the stairs. Stairs, lots and lots of stairs would be lines as well. There's a lot of grass there, actually. I know I saw, but there is a lot of grass. Yes, world globe wasn't making sense. So I didn't write it down. Then you held up the photo. I knew why I was picturing a globe. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Wow. Yeah, lots of lines. There are lots and lots of lines in this picture, lots of parallel lines and arches. I'm really surprised I didn't see more. How close is it to the ocean? Paris is pretty much in the dead center of France. So it would be, can I ask why you asked that question? Because you mentioned, like nautical stuff. You're picking up on a lot of nautical stuff. And a really funny thing is that I think you're picking up on something else that's in my room, but you weren't picking up on this. So you're picking up on something else that is in my room. That is a project I'm working on that is very, very nautical and involves seagulls and so forth. So, but that wasn't the picture I was focusing on. I definitely kept seeing 3 water fountains in the gardens. Yes, there's a water fountain. 3. I am so glad you said that, because this is all about 3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. The number 3 I figured someone would pick up on the number 3. It's closer to the River Seine. That's correct. I felt a body of water nearby. It's closer to that river. It felt like 2 separate places at times, and you were actually at 2 separate places at times. All right, everybody, this has been phenomenal. It's almost a quarter of 2. Thank you very much. I'm going to post this as a video so you'll be able to get to look at it again. And if anybody wants to make any other comments at this time, take a minute to make a comment. I loved what you saw, what you got. I'm so happy that some of you got very emotional doing this. Some of you were just like very like meticulous and specific, and it was more less emotional. So that you get a chance to tune into like how you intuit things. So what I'm happy about is that I'm a decent sender, that I was able to transmit and they were able to pick up things. Beverly, you creeped me out knowing that someone else was in the room going through a book, reading a book and checking his computer screen. And then, well, anyway, you says anyway, I'm making a technical adjustment, and he did do that. This was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. I would be very happy to do it again with another location. And before that, I'm actually, the next thing I'm going to be doing is a little bit more work on, developing your psychic ability. But I'm going to be putting this in the category of Am I Psychic? So that will be, I think this will be video number 29. So people will be able to go back and look at it. I believe that will happen. Good job, everyone. I'm like so thrilled. I'm really so pleased. So again, if you wrote down a whole bunch of stuff or shapes, I want you to understand that you everything I looked at there, I saw made sense in terms of this picture. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you loved it. And we'll be doing more of this. And the next time, invite friends to tune in. And don't forget, Diane, it was kind of cool. And it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry, did I not read a comment from you? I'm going up to see if you made any comments about anything that you got. Or did Beverly, did you? No, I didn't see any. Diane, did you pick up anything? Maybe you've signed off already. I can't tell. Anyway, you're welcome. People are welcome to put comments on the video when it's posted. And I do believe, I'm not sure. Yeah, you got lines. You picked up on a few things, Pam. You did. Anyway, I'm not sure how. I think I can save this and then post it. And it would be video number 29, I believe. And then I'm going to be doing another psychic development exercise, which I will be posting later tonight, that y'all can see tomorrow and play along. In the past, I've held up pictures of people, and you've written impressions. Try to well, you're all doing so great. I'm not giving you any more instruction about it. You're all doing so great with your impressions and allowing your gut feelings. And globe would have made a lot of sense with this for sure. A few things, but my mind was wandering, so I had a hard time focusing at first. I'll do better next time. Believe me, that's just sort of the way it goes. But thank you for participating. I'm so happy you joined us, and everybody have a great afternoon. I'm signing off. I'm taking my little pup out for a walk, and I'm so proud of you all and so happy you all joined. And thank you again. And remember what I always say, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask until we're told we don't need to. And I'll see you soon. Bye.